Hello everyone, back tuning into our very on-the-fly impromptu live stream. So I thought we'd have a little bit of fun and just do a little quick live stream, on this Tuesday night. So we've had some very interesting model runs through today. A couple of people have asked me, if I could do like some sort of evening update or evening live stream, just have a look at 12Z and all of that sort of thing. And so I didn't know what time I had, but I thought, well, we could have a look at 12Z, we could do a little impromptu live stream and just see how it goes. And yeah, so here we are. We're going to be here for around half an hour. I'm not going to keep you too late, don't worry. I know it's a weekday night, so I'm only going to keep you here to around 11 o'clock. And we'll just have a look at like the 12Z. And we'll see how the models are looking, for northern blocking and the chance of some snow as well, perhaps. So thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Of course, we will be doing our main live stream tomorrow from 6 o'clock in the evening, and that'll be like scheduled, and that'll be the normal live stream. I just want to do something a little bit different, and just see how it goes. If it turns out that we have like good response, then if the charts are interesting through this winter, then we may do impromptu live streams, on the fly, unscheduled, and we'll just see how we go. And it'd be nice to be able to live stream Snowwatch as well, of course, wouldn't it? So that would be great, wouldn't it, if we could live stream Snowwatch? But weather gods have got to give it to us, you see. Weather gods have got to give it to us. Then we're going to say thanks to Savvy for moderating a live stream. I haven't told moderators that I'm going to be moderating, so Savvy might be on his own for this. I don't know whether any other moderators will check in or not. So sudden and on the fly, but I haven't had time to sort of tell any of the moderators. But thank you to Savvy for being here as well. Savvy is busy working on his video for his channel tomorrow, so he's going to be busy editing. He's got his second monitor, so he'll be able to keep an eye on what we're all doing. We're up to 80 concurrent viewers actually, with no sort of publicity for this whatsoever. So I'm very, very surprised about that. Please like the video, of course, if you'd like to do that. And yeah, I'll just very quickly go through the live chat, but of course I won't be taking questions with this. We're going to get straight on looking at the model output, so I want to get this wrapped up as quickly as I possibly can, because I know it's a weeknight and I don't want to keep you all too late. First thing was Philip. Good evening to Philip. Dylan is with us, Dylan Holbrook. So good evening to Dylan Holbrook. Thank you so much for being here on live stream. Got Michael Johnson in with us as well. Ryan56 is in with us, but will we see a silly giddy Gav? No, Gav is going to be very sensible tonight. No giddy Gav tonight. So no, that's for Friday, and Gav is going to be sensible on this one and doing the day job, but at night, basically. Michael Johnson is in with us. Good evening to Michael Johnson. We've got Blue Sea in with us as well. We've hit 100 concurrent viewers. Wow, incredible. Blue Sea is in with us as well. Iceman is in with us. James Young is in with us too. James Young said, I was not expecting Mr. Giddy Gav tonight. I hope we are not getting ahead of ourselves. With non-blocking being shown, we might end up with mild anyway. It's a possibility, James. We're going to go through model output in a moment and see what they're showing. Well, nobody's saying that like we are going to get very cold and snow. Just looking at the possibilities. Just possibilities at the moment. Blue Sea is in with us. Snow Devil is in with us. Jason Drury is in with us. Good evening to Jason Drury. Jason's going to bed. We're going to watch tomorrow. Don't worry about it, Jason. You'll be able to watch on catch up. Thank you so much for checking in. Iceman, let's not get too excited. Just no models are going to flip like they always do. Yeah, they could do. It's a possibility. Luke R is in with Grow Weather Updates is in with us. Reading Lad is in with us. John Donahue is in with us. Saying emergency. I mean, not really emergency, sure, but just a bit of fun, really. And something a little bit different. I wanted to test it out, because we go through the winter, it's possible we will, get some interesting scenario. I'm not sort of made a prediction, but it is possible we might get some interesting scenarios and stock tips popping up, and so we may have to. So we'll have our scheduled live streams, of course, as always, on a Wednesday, on a Friday, on a Sunday. We'll have our scheduled live streams, but it is possible that things might, happen. There might be developments in between that are interesting, and exciting, and we may have to do like impromptu live streams and that sort of thing. I just wanted to try it out really and see what sort of interest there would be. Looks like there's a lot of interest. says. 122 concurrent viewers with absolutely no publicity for this whatsoever. Right, so Robert Smith is in with us. Robert Smith is in with us. Let's have a look then. Who else is in with us? Let's come on down. Global Weather Updates is in with us. Blue Sea is in with us. Reading Lad is in with us. Have I shouted everybody out? Vaping with Vic is in with us. Well, we don't see Vaping with Vic in with us all that often on the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Vaping with Vic. MVG Gaming is in with us. Ben Enty is in with us. Soft Shallow is in with us. Everybody's here, and there's been absolutely no publicity for this whatsoever. Sam Southall is in with us. Jar Tex is in with us as well. Right, James Ryan is in with us. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Savvy saying it's an epic live stream. It really is, Sav, already. Yeah, I'm blown away. I thought we'd probably have about 50 concurrent or something. Incredible. Right, a couple more, and then I will start showing you the 12, because we don't want to be here for too late. So let's get to 22. So I've got another 4 minutes to go through the live chat, and then at 20 to 10, we'll start having a look at the 12Z. Right, who else is in with us then? So James Ryan is in with us. I'm going to shout out as many people as I can. The amazing Marcus guy is in with us. Paul Amos is in with us. The amazing Marcus guy is saying, unlike this time on a Friday night, I'm actually sober right now. Haha. To be honest, the amazing Marcus guy, so's Gav. Right, so Paul Amos is in with us as well. Jacob Thomas is in with us. Ben Enty is in with us. Steve Crisell is in with us. James McLennan is in with us. Jacob Thomas is in with us. Also, right downstairs, Dave is here. Who else is in with us? Matthew Orchard is in with us. Wow, it's incredible. Ramir Ray is in with us as well. Asking people with green names, people who've donated. They're our channel members. Yeah, they're the channel members. Abu Bakr is in with us. Sean Donahue is in with us. David Burke is in with us. Callum Turley is in with us. Everybody's here. Mark is in with us as well. I think I saw Mark. Did I see Mark Knish? Yeah, Mark Knish is in with us. So good evening to you, Mark Knish. Gritch is in with us. Alex Vickers is in with us. How much time we got? Got another couple of minutes. Vaping with Vic. Yeah, finally caught a live stream. Thank you so much, Vic. You know, it's lovely that you're here on the live streams. Impromptu as well. Jeffers Craft is in with us. Hey, Gav, didn't know you were streaming today. I wasn't planning to, Jeffers, but there's been some interesting development with the model out, but I thought we'd just try it out, you know, doing an impromptu live stream. Right, Ben Riley is in with us. Chris Clifford is here as well. Michael McLeod is in with us. Tommy Roach is in with us. Paul is here as well. Thank you so much to Paul. This is a surprise. Yes, surprise live stream. Paul. Right, I'm down at the bottom of the live chat. So hello to all of you at the bottom of the live chat. If everybody can say thank you to moderators for being here on the live stream, it's absolutely incredible. Ultra is in with us. Sven Boone, I think that was, is in with us as well. Sharky Train is here. Yeah, it's amazing. It's incredible. Thank you so much, everybody. We're at 144 concurrent viewers. We have not done any screen capturing yet, but 1 minute and we'll start doing some screen capturing. 150. So it's telling me it's 150 concurrent viewers. Wow, that's incredible. Super chat from me, amazing Marcus. I'm not going to do my act, but thank you so much to the amazing Marcus guy for the super chat. You really don't have to super chat on this live stream. It's not a scheduled live stream or anything like that. But thank you so much to the amazing Marcus guy. Right, okay, so just going to let the clock go to 20 to 10, and then we're going to have a look. We'll have a look at the model runs and see what they were showing. So let's just wait for it to click over. I think I'm swinging solo tonight, guys. Oh no, Paul's here as well, I think, Savvy. Paul's here as well. Paul James saying serious Gab tonight. Yeah, I'm more serious. I'm telling you, I'm not like on a Friday night. I'm not giddy. So Gemma N. Hello, it's Chris Newman, one of the online community at GavsWeatherVids. I'm using my wife's YouTube log on as do not want to log off and back on again and risk missing the impromptu live stream. Thank you. However you managed to catch us, my friend. Thank you so much, Chris. Thank you so much for being here on this impromptu live stream. Right, okay, it's 20 to 11. Let's start looking at some of the model data then. So that's why I wanted to do the live stream, really to have a look at the models, see what they're showing. I've heard that there's some interesting things going on, so let's have a look. If you're enjoying the live stream, if you're enjoying having an impromptu live stream with no publicity or anything, then please smash the like button. It would be absolutely incredible if you can all do that. Right, so let's turn off the image then. I'll probably think I'll turn the webcam off for this tonight. So we'll turn off the webcam. I'll just do the day job. I think. So let's start display capturing. There we go. We're going to display capture 154 concurrent viewers. Wow, what a live stream. No publicity whatsoever. So it looks like there is sort of a demand, for impromptu live streams. Right, okay, so this is how the UK Met 12Z is looking. This is how the UK Met 12Z is looking. So we've got high pressure sitting over to the east of the country on Friday. We're bringing in like a slack southeasterly flow. It looks like there would be frost with that. We go through to Saturday, the high pressure going up to Scandinavia, and the winds are pulling into like an east to southeasterly direction. So that again looks quite cold and frosty. Potentially a nice ridge of high pressure there, then extending through the country through Sunday and Monday, bringing a lot of dry weather with it. You expect frost and fog to be in with that. Temperatures probably going down to -2, -3 under that area of high pressure, I would have thought. And as I say, there could be some fog mixed in with that as well. Right, so that's that one done. Let's have a look at the GFS. As usual, the pub run, the 18Z, is updating right now. We'll come back to that at the end of the stream. Let's have a look, though, shall we, at the 12Z, the GFS 12Z, and see what that is showing. I've got an idea that there's northern blocking within the works. I've been working on analogues. I've been doing analogues tonight for the winter update. It's only Tuesday. I'm already sort of getting winter update together. So yeah, I haven't really looked at model output, but I have heard that there is northern blocking in the works. We had a very interesting update earlier on today, didn't we? Right then, so starting on Friday, so high pressure is through UK and up to northern Scandinavia as well, so bringing lots of dry but probably quite cold and frosty weather. By the way, did everybody notice that GavsWeatherVids went down again today? I'm so sorry if you were trying to get onto GavsWeatherVids.com this afternoon. It's down for around 2.5 hours, I think. 2.5 hours, possibly 3 hours. I'm not entirely sure when it went down. I went to it. I was like on Savvy's live stream this afternoon. Savvy was live streaming this afternoon. Savvy streams every day. He's the live stream king. Savvy's the live stream king. And I was on Savvy's live stream. I'd just done my recording. I was on Sav's live stream, and I thought, I'll just pop over, see what's happening on the website, make sure everything's okay over on the website, and pop into the chat for a few minutes while Savvy was doing his stream. And I went to the website, and it was down again. So this is less than a month after the website, went down for over a day, over 24 hours. It was down for less than a month ago. It's down again today for around 2 to 3 hours. So I'm so sorry. It really did put me in a very bad mood for a while this afternoon. I'm so sorry if anybody was trying to get onto the website this afternoon and was unable to. It's completely out of my control. It's down to the web host and their servers, and there's absolutely nothing that I can do about it until they get it back up. There's nothing I can do. But if you was trying to get onto the website this afternoon, I am so sorry, everybody, that you was unable to. It is back up now. It came back up around 6 o'clock, I think. So yeah, I'm just so sorry, everybody, who was trying to get onto the website this afternoon. Completely out of my control, and I am still quite unhappy about it all. But never mind. We're going to persevere. Right, let's get on with the GFS 12Z then. So this is how things look on Saturday with high pressure over and to the east of the country, bringing in like an east-southeasterly wind. So it looks quite cold and probably pretty frosty as well. We go through to Sunday, again got a nice ridge from the Atlantic going up to northern Europe, so it's a strong and stable ridge, should bring a lot of fine weather, probably cold with frost fog as we come to the end of November. We've got frost and fog, and we keep sort of cold conditions going with high pressure ridging through like the Atlantic into northern Europe into the early part of next week. Again, there's a risk of frost and fog coming through with that. Now, as we move into the middle and second half of next week, we start to find that ridge up to Scandinavia. Low pressure's coming in off the Atlantic. Winds are kind of coming up from a southerly direction, and so it's starting to turn a little bit more on the south. Low pressure beginning to tuck in from the south and from the southwest. Actually, we're drawing up like a southerly to southeasterly type wind here, so it's relatively mild. Despite we have got northern blocking here, we've got high pressure out to the northwest and also to our northeast. So we're drawing up the wind from like a southeasterly flow. It won't feel mild. That will feel cold and dank and miserable. But the upper air temperature will probably be relatively mild as the air is coming from south of east. Let's see whether it does eventually evolve into Patamo, because it is northern blocking. So let's see what happens as we move up towards day 10. So that's day 10, Friday the 4th of December. It looks like the high pressure is becoming cut off down towards Spain, and this ridge is building in across the country, probably bringing quite a lot of dry and cold weather. And then here comes the northerly. So yes, we are going to pull in some northerly winds as we come to the end of the first week of December. Cold northerly winds, they will bring snow showers in from the north. And yeah, so snow showers in the north and the east there as we come to the end of the first week and into the second week of December. Then the high pressure sort of toppling and another system coming in from northwest. That could be a little bit of snow actually. So the high pressure does topple us slightly and allow this low pressure to dive in from the northwest, but that would probably bring a risk of snow because it's coming to cold air. It has quite cold air behind it, so that could be a little bit of a snow event there. Of course, it's around 360 to 384 hours away, so it is a very, very long way out. Right, that's that one done. Let's have a look at the GEM then, see what that is showing. So again, we've got a nice ridge through like many parts of the country. As come to Friday, going to be frost and fog at the end of the week. Frost and fog into the weekend as well. So yes, it looks like we've got frost and fog through the weekend and into the early part of next week too. What's going to happen then? So we go through next week. Again, high pressure is dominating the weather, bringing a lot of dry but potentially quite cold weather with it, particularly for England and Wales. It's a little bit milder actually up in the north. Is it going to pull in anything cold? So the high pressure is diving southwards. I always get very interested with these diving lows. That's one of the things I look for to sort of show that the atmosphere is behaving a little bit differently. When you've got low pressure diving like that, sort of decoupling. Notice how the low pressure is there, like around southern Greenland and Iceland, around Tuesday the 1st of December. But as we go through like the 2nd, 3rd of December, that low pressure dives south and heads down towards Spain. That's always very interesting when that happens, because that shouldn't happen. The low pressure should be like anchored to Iceland. So when low pressure decouples from Iceland like that and dives southwards, that shows that the atmosphere and the jet stream is behaving abnormally. Even if it doesn't pull anything in particularly cold at that point, it's a very, very interesting synoptic. And if you have that kind of pattern, then eventually, you know, if that persists, eventually we will inevitably pull in some really cold weather. I don't think the GEM is overly cold up to day 10, really, but the pattern with that decoupling low from Iceland diving south to Spain and Portugal is very interesting, very amplified pattern. Let's have a look at the ECMWF then and see what that one is doing, and then we'll have a look at the GFS 18Z, which is updating as we're speaking. So this is how the ECMWF 12Z is looking. Again, a ridge from the Atlantic into northern parts of Europe as well. So a nice ridge sitting around the country over the weekend into the early part of next week. You know, nice ridge, bringing frost and fog to England, Wales, a little bit milder Scotland and Northern Ireland. So it's thinking of diving. Yeah, look at this again, diving low on the ECM12s there. We've got a diving low here. The low is like to south of Greenland, around Iceland there, in a week's time on Tuesday the 1st of December. We go through 192 hours, 216 hours. Look how that low is diving southwards. It's doing so in a way, but still pulling in relatively... Not relatively mild, because it will actually feel quite cold, I think, with that. But it's bringing in like a southerly, southeasterly flow. So it's not particularly cold, but it's a very interesting sort of synoptic development. And that's how we finish as we get to day 10, when it looks like we're beginning to, as that low pressure dies south to Spain and Portugal, it looks like we're beginning to set up like a Greenland high. So up to day 10, you know, we've got the low pressure diving southwards, we've got the northern blocking developing. What we haven't quite got at that point is anything particularly cold in terms of the upper air temperatures. That's how the upper air temperatures look as we get to day 10. So actually, it's with the idea the upper air temperatures are not overly cold, but of course, it's the synoptics that we're interested in here. As that low pressure continues to die southwards, you would expect that eventually all this cold air that's sitting to the north is probably going to start moving south eventually. So these are interesting synoptics, they certainly are. Right, let's have a look at the 18Z then. Shall we do that? Shall we have a look at the GFS 18Z? So we are going to be live streaming properly tomorrow for an hour between 6 and 7 o'clock, by the way. So that's going to be a very, very interesting live stream if we're still seeing these northern blocking sort of developments, won't it? So here we go then. This is, no, that's not right. Let's go to the GFS. Sorry about that, everybody. Right. So pub run, the 18Z is out to 300 hours at the moment. Let's see what this is doing, man. It's updating as we're speaking. Quite exciting, isn't it, to be doing this on the fly. If you're enjoying this video, please like and let us know in the comments what you think. Right, okay, so let's see what the GFS 18Z is doing then. We're going to wrap the live stream up just after 11 o'clock, I think, because it's a weeknight and I don't want to keep people here past their bedtimes. Right, so over the weekend into the part of next week, high pressure is dominating, where we're going to bring a lot of dry weather, but it will be quite cold under that area of high pressure. There's a risk of frost and fog under the area of high pressure. May actually get quite foggy, this. We don't get as much fog as we used to years ago, but this could be a scenario that might get quite foggy. Right, we're into the early part of next week. We've actually got a Scandinavian high here, so this is a little bit different to what the other models are showing. We've got a Scandi high, and we are trying to bring in like an easterly wind for the 1st of December. So this actually looks quite cold. I think I'm looking at prayer temperature in a moment, but I think the pub run does look quite cold actually, as early as like the middle of next week. I think we've got some quite cold air sitting to our east. We've also got this diving low in the North Atlantic. We've got low pressure sort of decoupling again from Greenland and Iceland and diving southwards. Whoops, that shouldn't have happened. So the low pressure is diving southwards towards Biscay. And we've got high pressure, of course, building in behind it and going over Scandinavia as well. Again, the wind just sort of turns around. So that low pressure dives south, sort of pulls the wind round to the south-southeast, or like a southeasterly flow. So we'll be bringing up relatively mild upper air temperatures there. If you follow the isobars back, you can see upper air temperatures are probably originating from somewhere like the Mediterranean, I suppose. So it's going to be relatively mild, but it's an interesting synoptic. Let's see what happens as we move up to day 10 then. So that's day 10. So again, we've got like a low pressure cut off to our south, got a ridge of high pressure extending in from the Atlantic. Northerly winds look like they're beginning to dive in towards Scandinavia. Is this going to start to pull in something cold from the north? Let's see what happens. Well, that's as far as we go. We're up to 300 hours now. And we are putting some cold air Scandinavia kind of on the periphery of that, under this area of high pressure. So that's going to bring mainly dry, and winds turn back round to the north-northeast, of course. They're going to be bringing mainly dry, but probably quite cold weather with that, with a risk of frost and possibly some fog again. Let's just go back to early this week, because I think as we bring in this easterly wind, so let's take it from around 120 hours. It did look as though the air might be quite cold as early as like the middle of next week, actually. with the 18th. So that's how the upper air temperatures look for Sunday, 29th of November. Now, we have got quite a mild upper air temperature, but bear in mind, it'll be sort of frost and fog. So down on the surface, we'll be having an inversion, and so it'll be a lot colder than the upper air temperature would suggest over the weekend. I'll probably have to explain about inversions, actually, in a video, probably Thursday. I'll talk a little bit about inversions on Thursday, maybe. So we're going to the open next week. We're bringing in most east winds. Look at this. So -5 Celsius ice is coming in from the east. So as early as like actually the middle of next week, like Tuesday, Wednesday, we could start to bring some snow showers in from the east there. That is Tuesday the 1st of December, a week today. We're pushing the -5 Celsius ice from across the country with the pub run. And yeah, that could bring snow showers in from the east to eastern parts of the country. Sometimes, like, we look to 300 hours and 384 hours away, and we miss, like, what's going to happen within the next week, you know, and that's one of those scenarios there. So if that came off, we would start to bring in some snow showers from the east, potentially, around the middle of next week. Then that low pressure is diving southwards, and so those colder upper air temperatures are beginning to recede back northwards again. Now, there could be a weather front that's involved with that, coming up from the south into that cold air. This is Thursday, the 3rd of December. There might be some sort of weather front that's coming up from the south, introducing the milder air from the south, coming into the cold air. So that might be a little bit of a snow event, actually, or might produce some sort of snow to rain type situation. For a while anyway, but then the milder upper air temperatures push northwards, and of course then we start going into those milder temperatures. Though it won't feel mild because the wind will be kind of like south of east, if you see what I mean, so, or east of south, so it'll still feel pretty cold and damp. And as we get to, that's as far as the GFS 18Z is out to at the moment, 312 hours. Then we've got a big cold plunge into Scandinavia, and we're just on the periphery of that. But we're too far away, really, at that point to determine what is going to happen. But, yeah, really interesting synoptics. Let's just have a look at the weather outlook. Have a look at that snow forecast, shall we? If you're enjoying this live stream, then please give us a like. We're wrapping it up very, very short. I don't want to keep you here too late, but if you've enjoyed the live stream, then please give us a like on the stream. It lets YouTube know that you've enjoyed it, and you know, it tells us that you're going to want to see more impromptu live streams if the synoptics warrant it over this winter. Right, so what I've got to do here then, we've got to go to precipitation type, just there. So this is of course based on the GFS 18Z. So let's have a look then. So we run through with this. I hope this is fitting everybody's screens. I don't think we've used these charts before in a live stream, so hopefully this is okay for everyone. Right, so at the end of the week, it's turning drier and colder. There is a little bit of precipitation there. This is, whoops, that shouldn't have happened. So this is like on Friday through to Saturday. There's a little bit of precipitation down in the southwest. So, you know, it's suggested to maybe turn a little bit wintry over the Welsh Mountains, actually, there in the middle of Wales on Saturday. Just as things are beginning to turn a little bit drier and probably a little bit colder as well. Right, so we carry on through then, and we're going to go into next week. Of course, next week is dominated by high pressure for the early part of the week, so mainly dry. And then we bring in those easterly winds. So this is Tuesday through to Wednesday. Look at this. It does look as though we're bringing sort of wintry showers at the very least, possibly snow showers in from the east, doesn't it? Where we've got these white mottled areas, that's probably going to be wintry showers. So it's rain towards the east coast, but coming land, we have actually got some snow showers there moving in from the east. So, yeah, quite interesting. That sort of white shading just there possibly suggests like snow flurries, something like that. That big white shading there could be like snow flurries coming in from the east. And then we move up towards, so this way starting to pull up those milder winds from the south in the second half of next week. No suggestion at that point. That's up to 9 a.m. on, that's up to 9 a.m. on Thursday, the 3rd of December. So let's see what happens after that then. So there's no suggestion that as we pull up those milder winds from south, we bring up any snow, actually. So it looks like it just turns milder as the wind shifts around into the south. But anyway, yeah, if that comes off, like there could be some snow showers through the middle of next week. I mean, it's relatively minor stuff. It's not particularly significant in terms of snow, but it's more than we had last winter anyway. Right, let's get ourselves back to YouTube then and see what you've all made about. I hope you've enjoyed this little impromptu live stream. So we've got up to 238 concurrent viewers. What an amazing live stream that has been. Wow, 144 likes, incredible. I wasn't expecting that. Right, okay, so let's just turn off the display capture then. And I'll put the image back up, and the webcam can come back up as well. Hello, I'm back. Right, okay, so I just wait for the live chat to catch up. So, as always, the live chat is running quite behind. Have you enjoyed this little impromptu live stream, everybody? Please let me know what you've made of all of this, and it would be great if you could do that. So it's getting late. It's 11 o'clock. We're going to have the live stream wrapped up very shortly. We'll have it wrapped up very shortly for you. So yeah, thank you so much everybody for being here on this live stream. I wasn't expecting to go over 200 concurrent viewers, so you know, I thought we'd perhaps get around 50. Maybe I thought we might get around 50, perhaps if we was lucky up to around 80. I was not expecting anything like this at all. I was not expecting anything like this. Is it genuine? I wonder, Savvy can tell me whether this is a genuine view account. I hope it is. I hope it's a genuine view account that everybody that we've had on this live stream. I see Savvy telling me this second biggest live stream ever. So wow, and no publicity at all. Just goes to show what I could do with a proper beastly Easterly, doesn't it, though? You know, it's taken so long for the live chat to catch up as well. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. SB is checked in, saying, sorry I'm late. Don't worry about it, SB. It's on the fly. So I didn't tell any moderator or anything what was happening. And so just thank you for being here. You know, I just did it on the fly. And just to test it out, really, see what sort of response we got. And my word, have we had a big response on this live stream. I'm still waiting for the live chat to catch up. I think I'm virtually there now. Savvy saying at GavsWeatherVids, genuine second biggest stream you've had. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. Did you enjoy it? We're at 158 likes. I think you've enjoyed it. We're still at just over 200 concurrent viewers, and it's gone 11 o'clock at night. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here on this live stream. James McClellan, you need to do this more often, Gav. Fantastic stuff. Thank you so much, James. Yeah, you'll be seeing, you know, if the synoptics demand, if this was like last winter, then at no stage really would the synoptics have demanded anything like this. But if the synoptics demand it, if the synoptics are unusual, if we're getting northern blocking, if we're bringing in the risk of snow, then expect to see more. You know, expect to see more like this impromptu. And I definitely want to live stream Snow Watch as well, if I possibly can. It would be lovely to be able to live stream some snow watches. But again, the weather gods have just got to give us it, haven't they? You know, if the weather gods don't give us it, then we won't be able to do it. But hopefully, you know, hopefully it'll happen. So yeah, I think what we're looking at is like a cold and frosty spell, which has been like well highlighted and well forecast, you know, for a few days now. So it's still mild down in the south today and will be tomorrow. After that, we're going to see things getting colder, drier, colder, frostier, foggier as we go through the second half of this week into the weekend and through to the early part of next week. Frost and fog is likely, and then it's possible we might sort of bring in a cold easterly sometime around this time next week. So say around Tuesday, Wednesday, turn of the month, we may get the wind into to the east. If we do, we might start to pull in some genuinely quite cold air from the east, and maybe bring some snow showers in from the east as well through the middle part of next week. So that's one to watch. After that, it looks like it probably turns less cold via this low pressure that's diving southwards. But if the low pressure does continue to dive southwards, and if we get northern blocking building on the backside, then we've got to watch out for the chance of some, cold air digging in from the north. These are interesting synoptics, and I would already say, we'll talk about this on tomorrow's live stream, I think, but I would already say, but as of now, and it's 24th of November, as of now, the synoptics are more interesting already than they were at any point last winter. I think the synoptics now are more interesting than they were at any point last winter, with maybe exception of early February. I don't know, but I can't remember like low pressure diving southwards and northern blocking building up on the backside of the lows and all of that sort of thing. So for me, I don't know what you will think about that, and I say we'll probably discuss this hypothesis. We'll probably discuss this hypothesis in the live stream tomorrow. I think the synoptics are more interesting already, even before winter started, more interesting already than they were like at the at any point last winter. Right, while I've been talking, I've had a super chat. I think I had 2 super chats from VK24, 2 super chats. Thank you so much to VK24 for the super chat. Let's just shout out the super chatters on the live stream then. So the amazing Marcus guy gave me a super chat. VK24 gave me a super chat twice. So thank you so much for your kindness and your generosity to the amazing Marcus guy and to VK24. Thank you so much, both of you, for doing that. Right, okay, SB, I think the models are also teasing something for later on in winter. I think you could be right there, SB. I think you could be right. Very, very interesting development. So we're just going to wait and see how it all plays out. Downstairs Dave, the same synoptics as November 1978. Bit similar, yeah, but not as cold as it was in the last week of November 1978. But yeah, mild November, a lot of dry weather, then the last week of the month becoming colder. Maybe you're on to something there. We'll discuss all of this much more in the live stream tomorrow. Then I'm going to say thank you so much to Savvy, and also to Paul, and also to SB for moderating this impromptu live stream. It would be great if you could all do that. Thank you so much thank you so much for the thanking moderators, and thank you so much to the moderators as well. It definitely looks like you want to see more impromptu live streams. So as long as the models and the scenario demands it, then I'm more than happy to do that through this winter when I've got the time to be able to do it. Right, so tomorrow we're going to have the, what are we doing tomorrow? We're going to have the 10 to 14 day update live streamed at 6 o'clock. So I'll see you all live at 6, and I imagine it'll be quite a big stream if we're still seeing these sort of cold and blocked synoptics. So that will be coming up that'll be coming up tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Before then, I will have a USA forecast as well, as always on a Wednesday, and so I'll either see you for that, or I'll see you for the live stream from 6 o'clock. Thank you so much, everybody, for checking in on this very, very on the fly and impromptu live stream. Thank you, moderators, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening, and I shall see you live at 6 o'clock. Thank you so much, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday evening, and bye for now.